weighed my trailer about like 4 times today. Because last week in Oklahoma, I got a ticket at the weigh station, but I was not the one that paid for the ticket. It was the company that paid for the ticket. They paid about like $200. I was in there for I was in the weigh station yard, going inside back and forth with the state trooper, with the company. The company took about an hour and a half just to send me the money on the app to pay the state trooper. They had to the state trooper had to write EFS check or something like that. So I learned my lesson. I was there for an hour and a half, and I was almost late. But I made the delivery. I was almost late for my delivery, so that's all I was trying to say. Yeah, when I first weighed the trailer, it was at 11,320 just for the steer. The driver was 36,160, and the trailer axle was 30,700. That was my first time when I scaled it. The pin was on the 12. I had put the pin on the 12 hole, but when I got the trailer at the Clorox warehouse place, the Clorox yard place, the pin was in the 13 hole. So my first time I weighed it, I spent like $15. The driver was at 36,160. Second time I weighed it, was at steering. I didn't have to worry about the steering wheels. I had to worry about the drive wheels. Drive wheel was at 34,000 the second time. 34,920 pounds. The trailer axle was at 32,240 pounds. That was the second time I scaled it. I spent like $5, $5.25 for the second time. It's expensive. And last week when I scaled the trailer, I ain't get reimbursed from the company. So today I spent $30. Yesterday afternoon I spent $30 to scale the thing. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna email the driver manager and be like, hey man, I ain't get reimbursed for the scale when I scaled the trailer last week. I ain't get reimbursed. Which is nonsense. So the third time I scaled it, I was at 11. Matter of fact, the second time I scaled it, I put the pin on the 7 hole. It was on the 7 hole for this result. You have to put the pin to the lowest hole, I think I ended up putting the pin to the 4th hole just to get it even. It was on the 7th hole at this time. And then that was the second time. The third time I scaled it, I put it on the 4th hole. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I put it on the 3rd hole. I put it on the 3rd hole all the way up front. Put it on the 3rd hole. So the trailer axle got bigger. It got to 34,140. That was a trailer axle. And then the drive axle got to 32,840. Like I said, I didn't worry about the steering wheel. Steering axle, it got to 11,260. So now it was at the 3rd hole. I brought it all the way down to the 3rd hole. From 12 hole all the way I went to the 7th hole, then I went to the 3rd hole. And then since the drive wheel got, since the trailer actually got bigger, heavier, I went back, I put the pin into the 4th hole. I put in the 4th hole. Once I put in the 4th hole, I scaled it a 4th time. I scaled the thing 4 times, man. Wasted $30. That's when it almost got even. So it got to 11,160 pounds for steering axle, and then the drive axle got to 33,560 pounds, and the trailer axle got to 33,508. So the trailer axle got heavier by 20 pounds. I mean, my goal was to get it down to 34,000. It almost got even. The trailer and that drive axle almost got even and stuff. Lower than 34,000, which is good. I mean, so I scaled it 4 times. I put the pin in the 4th hole. The pin was in the 4th hole for this thing to be even. A lot of people just say, "Oh, once and my weight was like, man, it was like bleach, Clorox bleach and stuff." Clorox bleach. I said 45,000. What the? My weight was 41,362. Plus, you have to add all the pallets. All these pallets is like, you add up all the pallets weight. It's gonna add up to like 45,000 pounds, bro. So I was heavy. Once I put the pin into the 12th hole, like the drive axle was heavy as hell. So that's what I learned. For last week, it was the same situation, and I got scaled 1 time because I was coming from where I was coming from. I was coming from Maryland. I picked up the load in Maryland, and once I got to like Virginia, I went to 1 scale, but there was no trooper, no DOT inspector at the weight. But I still went through it across the street on the other side of the highway. Was it I forgot, I-495 or I-85? I forgot. It was one of them highway. I know it wasn't I-95. I think it was I-85 or I-4 something or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I was scale. I went to 1 scale. I mean, because I know in the morning time, because I got to get to South Carolina. So right now I'm in North Carolina. So I might go through a few scales going through North Carolina to South Carolina. So I have to drive for like 4 hours to get where I need to get to. Yeah, so that's why I make sure everything was even and stuff, because I'm not good. Because they will waste your time, especially when I called the company to send me the money and stuff. They was acting like the dispatcher. Dispatcher never know what they doing at USA Truck. After 5 o'clock, like last week, it was like last Friday and stuff, bro. I couldn't believe it. I was in there at that weigh station for like about an hour and a half. I'm like, I'm not going through this. Let me just kill. Every time when I'm heavy, like 41,000 pounds, I'm just gonna scale the thing. I'm not gonna go to this nonsense. Yo, I spent $30 today, and last week I spent $20 on the scale. I scaled it twice, and I ain't get reimbursed. I'm like pissed. I did not get reimbursed. I need my $20. I'm gonna email my driver manager tomorrow.